balance is a feeling. If I'm telling a story every season, there has to be some type of thread tying the pieces of the collection together. But it is something positive for my design philosophy to amplify the off balance and turn it into something unique. I like it when there's something odd about the flow. I like the disruption of what we are normally used to seeing. The color balance plays an important role in telling our story from concept every season. At the end, we just want our vision of a concept to be translated through the clothes. And balance is an emotional state. After you're finished with the design, it's the feeling that stays with you. My name is Kenneth Ning, and I'm the founder and artistic director of Kenneth Ning.
Dominance is more about being consistent. My aesthetic is based around the hybridization of subcultures and iconography, and combine these things to actually create something like very powerful. This season, I wanted to focus on just the idea of collage, not necessarily the normal things you would think about when you discuss collage, but more the idea that when you put two things beside each other that are unrelated, they create a different meaning. My name's Devin, and I'm the designer for my namesake brand, Devin Half Night LaFloofy.
For me, hierarchy is a material choice. I'm focused on how to pick up the fabrics which showing as more taste of contemporary. Some of them are designed from the 40s, 50s. I cooperate with the contemporary fabric like a corduroy, jeans, and more sportswear type of fabric. When I try to find a concept, I always walk around the city doing a research and then pick up like something people overlooked and then translate this idea to design. I'm trying not to over-design because I want to show my design as more casual between streetwear and high fashion and really more simple. My name is Ryohei Kawanishi. I'm creative director for Landroad.
To me, proportion, it's an aesthetic. Everything harmoniously sized. I chose one starting item and from that kind of built the collection and the scale of everything from the width of the pants to, how long the pockets were. And all that came from one original garment that then set the precedent for the rest of the collection. The scale of them makes them reminiscent of skate culture in the 90s. I'm Nicholas P. Elliott. I'm the creative director of NP Elliott.
To me, contrast is combining multiple layers of depth and color, lines and embossings and just different textures, I think, that really take it to an entirely different level, something that hasn't been thought of or seen in the marketplace. Most menswear is very muted, and you definitely see a lot more color from this collection, and really wanted each piece to complement each other in terms of color, texture. I mean, it all works together, and I feel like this Spring-Summer 2017 collection speaks to who we are as a brand and who I am as a designer. I'm Brett, designer of Brett Johnson.
Harmony is not necessarily seen as straightforward. I think it's actually constructed by the eye of the beholder. And I think it's more of the idea of how we put out there this specific story. The idea behind this collection comes very much from the idea of the verdigreen, the color that only happens through the corrosion of copper. So the coherency of this collection is the idea of a harmonious way of putting together all of these different fabrics and colors with basic summer colors, like things that can actually dilute a little bit of the harshness of what is really the decay. But they all work together as a coherent whole. I'm Carlos Garcia Velez. I'm the creative director of Garcia Velez.